What's up, guys? It is Mo, and today I have another Canva tutorial for you. I get so excited to share these things with you guys. Someone asked me, hey, do your sticker templates work in Canva? And I said, you know what? I don't know. Let's try it out. So I do have a video using the templates I have in the shop in Canva so that you guys can customize your sticker templates that way and cut them with your Cricut Explore. And now I'm going to show you how to make your own sticker template that you can customize and use over and over and over and over again in Canva, and then also cut with your Cricut Explore. This is not how I make my sticker templates, but I know that other people, I don't need this, I need more of that, I need some of this, and I need this, and I have to get rid of that. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to be able to customize your planning style for as affordably as possible, right? Because you bought these machines, you have all this stuff, and you just want to make what you want to make with what you have. So we're going to use Canva. We're using the free version today. And we are going to make our own little sticker template. So the first thing you want to do is go to create a design. We're going to click that. We're going to click it. And then we're going to go to custom dimensions. We're going to make sure it says inches. I had started to film this and then I had to go pause my dryer because it was being squeaky. We're going to go to create a design, choose custom dimensions, make sure this is set to inches, and then you're going to type in the print then cut area of the Cricut Explore, which is 6.75 by 9.25. So we're going to type that in, we're going to hit create new design, and it's going to open up a brand new page with our, our canvas not layered, but our canvas open on it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So that's what we're going to do first. Sipping on some water. Okay, so we have our untitled design. You can go ahead and name this something like, I don't know, maybe even if you wanted to make, this is going to give me an ad. Maybe if you even wanted to make, these are like just a full box template, or just a heart checklist template, or just a, I don't know, whatever you want to do. So you can name this whatever you want. I'm going to show you how to create a couple little elements and spread them across the page here. And we'll get a template going. First thing is we're going to add some full boxes. Now, I usually, when I make my kits, it's only been recently that I have dived into, I almost said dove in. I don't think that's a word. Gone into the, this looks like a worm, the like clip art and stuff for, like pattern boxes and full boxes. Usually I do photo kits because I really was like all about the photo kits and stuff. So, you can also use like little scenes and clip art. I'll leave a link to how I design those in Pixlr. I'll leave a link to that video. There's also going to be a Canva video on how to make those little scenes, clip art scenes in, what is this called? Canva as well. So keep a lookout for that. So in order to have our full boxes so we can change them out each time, we want to go to elements and we want to scroll down here to grids. I always get grids and grids here and frames mixed up, but we want to go to grids, and we're going to go select this like square box. That's what we want to do. And you'll notice there's really no place to set the dimensions of the elements you're going to add. So there's no place for me to type in 1.9 by, 1.5 by 1.9. So what I'm going to have to do is scale this, and you can see this little black box pops up and it will tell you the width and the height of your element. Whoops. I right clicked of your element. So you just kind of want to play with this. First thing I like to do is like set the height. So we'll go to 1.9, and then let's move this over here. And then I'll take this and like set the width 1.5. So this is a standard vertical. It's going to fit like your A5 wide type of inserts. We can right click, and I guess you can't, I think you can hit Control D. Let's see, Control D. Yeah, that duplicates it. So if you want to make something for your long vertical or happy planner, you would just make it 1.5 inches wide by 2.5 inches tall. So the good thing about a lot of these elements, like sticker elements, is they're, I don't want to say whole numbers because 1.5 is not a whole number, but they're not like 1.583. You know what I mean? You have a pretty even I don't know, dimensions of your stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and work with a standard vertical layout here. Now we want to just line this up. You want to keep everything flush to all edges, not everything, but if you have something in a corner, put it flush to the edge, because this is the full print then cut area. So that means if you put it flush to the edge, you're going to maximize your sticker template there. So I'm just going to hit Control D. And I'm going to put 4 here because you can get about 4 across. And you can see what's really helpful is these pink guidelines come up and help you to align stuff. So now I have 4 elements here. I'm going to drag and select them all. I'm going to go to Position. I'm going to align top. And then I'm going to space evenly horizontally. This is kind of like distribute them horizontally. So now they're all lined up nice. We have 4 full boxes. Usually a kit's going to have 8, so we'll just do that and bring that down, and now we have our 8 full boxes. Now we can go ahead and work on making different elements. We'll stay here with this elements little tab and go up to shapes. We can go to like see all, and I'm going to see if I can find a like flag style shape that's free that will allow me to create like a heart checklist. And you can see like this is a funky looking heart. That's pretty cool if you like that. I like this heart. I'm going to put this in here just so I have it with, or have it for me to use. I think I'm going to go see, oh, this will be helpful later. I think there's another one. I think I'm going to have to choose this one right here. Oops, I scrolled down here. So yeah, you can see these different shapes. Ooh, I'm going to take this one. That would be good for like a movie marquee, right? Get creative, guys. Just go mess around. You can make a whole thing of movie marquees. Okay. Ooh, here's some of this. I didn't even go this far the last time I filmed this video. I think I said at the beginning, like I filmed this and it was like 800 years long. So, okay, let's go back up here. Let's choose, where was it at? Yeah, these, I think these will be helpful later. Remind me that those are here. Let's just throw it on the canvas anyway. So, we are going to take this one, and here is a trick. Let's get these guys out of the way. I know I got a lot on the canvas here, but here's a trick. You see, this has a line right here to grab. There are no lines right here to shrink the width, like how this one has a line here and a line here. So what we need to do is make this smaller by grabbing the corner, and I think we should probably make it, I think about 0.4 inches wide, and then we'll take this and make this, 1.9 inches tall. And you can even like overlay this and say, you know what, I think I would like this to be a little bit thinner. So we'll have to scale this down again. Okay. And then we'll make it taller, 1.9. So, and the reason I'm using this as a reference is because your quote unquote planner box is going to be this tall, and so you can see how it fits in your little planner box. So we'll just line him up to the edge here, bring over our little heart. Let's change him to be white. And we'll make him kind of small. Whoa, where's my, whoa, okay, heart. Position forward. I think I'm going to have to zoom in here. So let's go over, well, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to go full screen. I meant to just zoom in. Okay, 83%, let's go to 200% and zoom in right here. Now we can take our little heart and kind of visually see what we want. What we can do here. I just dragged and selected everything, and I'm going to hold down the Shift key and unselect my background page flag. See how it's only the hearts that are selected now? I'll go to Position, and I'm going to align left, and so that'll put them all over there, and I can, position these where I think I might need another one. So let's drag and select this again, position left, and distribute or space evenly vertically. So that looks like a good little heart page flag, I think. Position those vertically again. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We can even see, you know what, do I want that many hearts on there? How does this look? Whoop, 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 whoop. Position vertically. I think I like that many hearts actually. So now we're going to drag and select everything here. We're going to group it because we're going to duplicate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's move this over. Again, we can drag and select all of these, position, align top. We can take this one, hold down the shift key, and select our box here, position, align right, distribute all these horizontally. And again, you know, you can lay this out however you want. I just was thinking, you know, I want to keep kind of things in a grid, so it would be nice to have that. I'm actually going to do this. I think oops, let's delete these hearts too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I actually had 9 on there. So position horizontally. Okay, now we have our heart checklist. And once we get all of our elements sort of laid out on our, what do you call it, like on our canvas, then we can go back and deal with changing colors and everything. You just want to make sure that you're, you know, getting the, I don't know, the elements laid out. We're not really concerned with colors and design right now. We're concerned with what are we actually going to use, you know, what are we looking for to use in our planner? I know I use full boxes and heart checklists, so that's what I'm going to use. Now let's go mess around with this and make a movie marquee. So let's see. Okay, so we can only stretch the height. We can't stretch the length, the width. So let's size this down to be 1.5 inches wide. And I think we probably should keep it. We can use this again as like a template. You think we should keep it that tall? I think we should keep it that tall. Let's place it over here. Make it a little bit taller. It's going to take up a lot of room, but you know, whatever you want to do. So let's go find a square and we'll change this. I'm going to change it to be gray so I can see. Oh, I guess I can't see. I had Pro before and these were my like quote unquote brand colors. So it's not letting me choose them because I had, I got rid of my premium membership, so I can't choose those colors. So fine, we'll just change it to this color gray. So I'm just going to make this to fill in here. And again, we'll go over here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Make this, I think that looks pretty cool like that. Maybe a little bit bigger. We'll drag and select both of these, position, center. That looks pretty good. So let's add a circle now. We'll change this to be gray as well. And we just want to make this kind of fit in here. And it looks kind of ovally rather than like a full circle. So now we can line this up, position, center. Cool. Let's change this to white. 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 Now you have like a little movie marquee kind of deal. So we'll group these. I'm just dragging and selecting everything. So movie marquee. Pretty cool. You can make a couple of these like dewdrop guys. Just throw these in here. And that seems like a good size. We'll space these horizontally and then also duplicate them. Maybe put them like this here. Whoops. Now I just used the control. I just held down my control key and scrolled, and that helped me to zoom in and out. Now let's make like a rounded half box type of deal. So we'll make this, I don't know yet, 1.5. And then we'll make it like this. I don't particularly, why isn't this letting me go down? Oh, so here, sometimes it won't let you do this, even though you can do that. Or you can do this. And so you'll have to kind of trick it and scale it this way, and then change the width back. So 1.5. So let's see how this looks in here. This is not truly 1.5. There we go. I think that looks good. Size for a box. So we'll put that. We will hit Control D, change this guy to white, and scale him down a little bit to position this in the center of this guy. Again, drag and select, position, center. It's already in the middle, so that looks pretty good. If you want to change the transparency, you just go up here to transparency and do that. Pretty nifty. So we can, I'm going to make this actually a bit more transparent. I'm sorry, more opaque. We can do this. Group, duplicate. We'll make a couple of these guys. Again, I like to keep everything sort of in a grid. Position vertically like that. So we have a nice looking grid here. This I'm going to use, whoops, a little bit later. So I'm going to scale him and move him around. So now let's make like, I don't know, a quarter box or something. So we'll make this small like that. Bring it over here. I don't really know if this is a true quarter box size, but again, you can follow, look in your little black and white box there, and Control D, make this guy white. We'll scale him down a little bit, see what we like here. Let's zoom in. Looks pretty good. Position, center, okay. Pretty good. We can drag and select. Oops, I think my thing's lagging here. Drag. Are we gonna be able to do it? Drag and select, group. Did a little Control D a couple of times. Let's see if they'll all fit in here. Right. Vertically. Nope. We gotta do it like this. I want to line them up here. Okay. Boop. Left. Vertically. That looks much better. So now we've got some of those. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this and ungroup him. And I'm going to delete this. And we're going to rotate this 90 degrees. 90. And what size did we have this? I don't even remember. 1.5, right? But by 0.5. So let's make this 0.5 in position top. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so why can't this, whoops, be in front of this? Let's change this to gray then. Okay, so position forward. That's what I want. Okay. We'll line this up. Those look pretty lined up, right? Top, okay. Left, okay. So they're aligned. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, what I want to do is change this to be white and change this color to also be white. And let's see what happens when I play with, whoa, the transparency. That is not what I wanted to happen. Okay, so let's go over here. It's like a trapezoid shape, and find this. This is a good shape. So we'll scale this down a little bit. Rotate this guy 90 degrees. Make him 0.5 inches tall. White. Line him up. Because this is also should be 0.5 inches tall, right? 0.5. Drag and select everything. Position. Top. Well, this should be 0.5, right? 0.5. And this should be 0.5. Okay. Alrighty. So let's change this. It's going to be white. That's fine. We're going to play with the transparency and do that. And then duplicate. Nope. Stop it. Duplicate. And we'll bring this like this. So that kind of creates a fun little like appointment flag kind of thing. So group. And we have that here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if drag and select. Let's zoom out. 100. Drag and select. And we can select all of these. Position vertically and left. So that looks nice. So now we can, I don't know, go in and take our, like a circle. If this will load up here, a circle. Make this maybe like that. That might be a little bit too big. We could probably make it like this. I'll drag and select these. Boop. Left, vertically. Let's go ahead and delete one of these then. Position vertically. We can also group these guys in. Stop it. It's trying to make a bookmark. I think I'm hitting Control B or something instead of Control D. Who knows? So we can do this. Bottom. Horizontally. I'm just trying to get these all in a grid. If you don't necessarily care about that, then it doesn't really matter. But now we can go in, let's zoom in here. And actually, I don't know how helpful that's going to be. We can go over to, I think we can go under elements and we can still search like icons. So you can search like house and find icons to add. So we can add this in. And turn it to be like white. Then we can go over here and like credit card. Some of these I've already searched because I've done part of this kind of thing before. Let me do like this one. Change it to be white. You know, just make yourself little icons that you might use, you know. This. And then I don't know, computer. You know, whatever icons that you'll use. And let's actually see if we can go, this I'm going to do straight with you guys. Let's see, this is going to be a long video too. Let's see if we can make like an ombre heart checklist type of deal. So what we want to do is we want to make this 1.5 tall and 1.9, or I'm sorry, 1.5 wide and 1.9 tall. So if you use ombre heart checklist versus the checklist flags, this is something you can do. So let's also get out the calculator because that's going to help, right? So 1.9 divided by, let's say 5. Is 30.38. So we know that this is not going to be able to do when we scale things over here. You know, it doesn't have 2 decimal places. It only has 1 decimal place. So let's go ahead and duplicate this, change this to be white, and we will drag and select these. This might get a little bit complicated here. So I'm going to try and, I'm doing this for the first time with you guys, and I'm going to try and explain it as best I can. So we have 2 of our squares, right? We made our, let's delete this one. We made our box 1.5 inches wide by 1.9 inches tall. We're going to hit Control D, make this box that just duplicated white. We're going to, actually we're going to position, we're going to drag and select both of these, position, top and left, and then we're going to size our white one to be probably, it's probably going to be best if it's 0.4 inches tall. So we will play with the transparency here and maybe do it like this. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's what we want to do. Now, Control D. We want to select both of these transparent elements here, position, left, and top. You want to take the top one and drag it up until it's 0.8. We're going to double the size. You can see we're creating an ombre here. Control D again. This is what was duplicated. This is the previous one. Select both of those by holding down the Shift key and clicking both of them. Top and left. Then we're going to take this one and we're going to drag it up until it's 12. Right? Is that correct? Yes, 1.2. So, 1.2. I think. See, this is not that precise. 1, as soon as it hits 1.2. Okay, there we go. Okay, now this one again, duplicate. Select the previous one you had, position, top, left. Now we're going to drag this one. See, it's not great because it's supposed to be 16. You can see this is a little bit small or a little bit too big. So let's see what we do if we just play around with visually. So position to back, let's do that, and then forward. Okay, so now we can click on this one. If we play a little bit visually, that looks much better. So now you have like an ombre heart type of checklist. Let's drag and select all of this. Position, make sure it's aligned center. Yep, okay. So now we can group. You also want to position align to page to the left because this didn't go all the way to the left. So now we have like an ombre heart checklist thing. Actually, ungroup. These seem to be, one of these seems to be a little bit smaller, but it might just be how it's rendering. So position, no, group is what I mean. So now we have like this cool looking ombre checklist. We're going to go ungroup this and duplicate these hearts here. And do this. Select those, position vertically. So you can even, we're going to have to send, we're going to have to ungroup this. Ungroup. If this seems a little bit too light, position to back, forward. Let's see, this one, position to back, forward. Position to back, forward. I think that should help. Or we just might have to do it all again because we're going to have to change the transparency position to back. To back. Okay. What was this position backward? What was this one? We changed it down to be 16. So let's change this one to be 16. I bet you, can I type in this? Yes, 16. Awesome. So now we want this to be 16. There should be one in the middle here, position to back. Let's see if we can select position backward. Okay, and this should be, oh my gosh, 16, Lord have mercy, 16 as well. So you kind of get like little ombre going here. Let's try this all again because this seems to not be doing what I want it to do. Okay, let's do 31. Stop making a bookmark. I'm just trying to duplicate this. Control D. Like I said, I'm doing this with you guys. So sometimes I like to come up with stuff in the middle of doing this, and I'm like, oh man, I should really do this. So we can do like that. Basically what I'm trying to do is just get a better ombre look. Okay, duplicate top and left. Okay, I think that is a better ombre look here. So this video is also going to be long. So now we have an ombre heart checklist. We're going to group this, Control D, and we'll just put this here. So we have our sticker template. This is, you said, oh, I, use all of this stuff. I use more of this, less of this, whatever. And now you have this template that you can use. What you need to do before we move on is to duplicate the page. And this is going to create your blackout file, which we will use coming up shortly. So we want to change all of these elements to be black. Everything should be black. You may have to ungroup some stuff, but all of this should be black. I don't know if I can select all of this and like change it black. Yes, I can. Okay. You can also just delete these. We don't really, you could have deleted those hearts. You don't really need those. The point of this is you don't want to change anything but the color and maybe delete icons on your blackout file. If you move any of these elements, it's not going to line up with this file. Same with this file. You don't want to move any elements on here. If you move any elements, you're going to need to make a new blackout file. So we have our blackout file, we have our template. Let's fill our template in with our sticker designs. So we'll go to Photos. If you have like clip art or whatever you want to use, you've made some little scenes or whatever, you can upload them and you can insert them here. You can create, I think, at least like 2 folders in Canva for free, but otherwise you just go to upload media, upload all your things, and then drag them over. I'm going to go to photos because I like that Canva has a bunch of different photos that you can use, most of them for free. So I like this. Let's drag this one in. That's really cute, right? So you just drag it in. Let's say you want more of the mom, you know, less of the dad, or just the dad, you know, you could do that. Actually, let's get the baby's face back in here. You know, heck, if you even have your own photos, let's say you have a photo shoot that you did, you could do that. I'm just going to choose some random photos here, and heck, look, see how nice this would be. Like, look at that. What if this was them? Oh, that's so cute. We'll drag this one in. You can see, you just take it over to the square that you want to drop it in, and if you want to change it, you can just drag it. You can also make it bigger, you know, to however you want to do. And then let's go find some more and drag it over. Drag it over. I'm just using random pictures here just to show you what you do. So let's see if we can highlight all of this, and you can't ungroup together. So, but can I change these colors individually? Yes, I can. Sweet deal. So the good thing about if you drag all of your either your clip art scenes or your photos or whatever into the template, then your little color pane over here will show you the photo colors, so you don't have to decide which colors may look best with your theme. And I like to choose 4 to 5 colors based on what's showing up in the, obviously you would want to choose like photos that all are kind of cohesive. You know, you want to make a kit that kind of goes together. So you would want to choose your colors that match your kit, etc. But you don't have to go do like any color matching or anything. So I usually choose 4 or 5 colors. So what I'm going to do is make my first 4 page flags the colors that I want to use in this kit. So let's take this blue. I'll take this one and maybe this orange color, this one and this color, and then this one, maybe this color. So if we go back, you can see that this populates the document colors. It's kind of on a lag, but it populates the document colors you've been using. So I can go select the elements. Let's zoom in a little bit here that I want to be certain colors. So I'm going to take this one and maybe this one. This one, we'll make this, this one, unselect the background. Okay, let's try this again. This. We'll do this one, this, and we'll make it this blue color. So let's go here and see if we can do that. Yeah, it changed everything though, so we will have to go, let's hit Control Z. You will want to ungroup these type of things. Ungroup, ungroup, ungroup. And the best thing about this is it takes time to set this up. Like, this video is very, very long, but it takes time to set this up. But once you do it, you won't, unless you want to change something, you will never have to do it again. You can just use this over and 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 over. Ungroup, ungroup. Okay, so now let's try this again. This one, I'm holding down the Shift key. I'm just selecting the elements that I want to change to be a certain color, and I'm holding down the Shift key. So this, something is going to change all blue. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, I did ungroup this. Okay, so we got to ungroup these two. Ungroup, ungroup, ungroup. Lord have mercy, ungroup. Let's go select all of these hearts and change them back to white. So now I want to do this, and maybe this one, and maybe this one, and maybe this one, and this one, and this one. And we'll go over here, brown, nope, orange, I'm sorry. Okay, and then this one, and 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 maybe this one. Did I ungroup that? I don't know, we'll see. We'll make this that brown color. Yep, okay, and then this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and maybe this. We'll make that yellow color. I think probably I'll make this one that blue color. And then we just do, you know, whatever you want to do. So let's do this one. Oh, this one probably should have been that yellow color too. So yellow. This. Blue. Let's see here. We'll make this orange. We'll make this one brown. Yellow. Whoops. Blue. Orange. Lord have mercy. Brown. Yellow. And now we have this one. I think we'll make this one. Then we'll make it that orange color or brown color. Let's make it that brown color. Brown. So now you have your like photo kit. And you can see like these pictures don't kind of go together, but after you put all of the colors together, let's make this one that orange color. The colors together, you know, it kind of looks cohesive a little bit. So now we want to bring these over. This is a long video. I'm so sorry, guys. Now we want to bring this over into Cricut Design Space. So we're going to download this. Now, saving as a transparent background for your PNG file is a premium feature, but that's why we created the blackout file. I'm going to download all pages. It's going to download as a zip file. You can download, you know, them individually if you want. So we're doing a PNG. We're just going to download both pages. It's going to become a zip file, and we'll have to unzip it. You just right click and select extract all, and it will unzip your folder. Now, let's say while this is downloading, let's say I want to keep this kit because maybe I want to use it, I don't know, next year. Like I printed it out and I really like it and I don't want to lose it by changing these pictures out. You just hit copy, right? And now you have a second page that you can then go add new pictures to. We can add this, we can add this, you know, and get your new colors that you want to use, new pictures that you want to use. So I'm going to go jump into Cricut Design Space and show you how to use the blackout file and your sticker template. So now we're in Cricut Design Space. For some reason, my Design Space is showing me like all my super old files. I'm not quite sure, but we're just going to go to New Project. I want to replace the canvas. I had that open already. And we're going to go to Upload. And you'll see, I was kind of working on this to see if it'll work for you guys, and it does. So we'll go to Upload Image. Now, you can either browse and find it, or I have these here. You can drag and drop them, right? It should work. Let's see here. Drag and drop file. Yep. So we'll do that. Complex image. I always choose that. Continue. You don't want to use the select and erase, because if you use the magic tool, things are going to disappear that you don't want to disappear. Actually, this one was not too bad. It wasn't bad at all. But usually if you have like a light color, it will, when you use this crop or, you know, tool, it will make the light color go away. So yeah, this actually worked pretty good. So you can try it. The point of this video is not to do that. So we're going to undo and just leave it with the full background. We're going to hit continue. We're going to save it as a print and cut image. You can name it. I'm just going to leave it as one. I'm not very good at naming my files at all, and hit save. Now we're going to upload our black cut, or not cut, but like a blackout file. That's usually what I call it. We're going to upload image. We're going to take that same thing. We're going to grab this one, drag and drop, go to complex, continue. And because this has such high contrast, we are going to be able to do the magic erase thing. So now we have clicked on the white background and it has gone to the checkerboard background. That means it's transparent now. And we'll hit continue. We're going to save this not as a print and cut image. We're going to save it as a cut image, and we're going to hit save. we're going to upload both of these to or insert both of these in our canvas. And what we want to do is size them both to be the print then cut area of your Cricut design space for your Cricut Explorer, Cricut Maker, etc. So we're going to take, you can see it says they're too big right now. We're going to click on the blackout file. We're going to do 6.75, keeping our proportions locked here, and hit enter. And if it does something like this, you'll just want to unlock it and make it back to 9.25. You saw we sized this to be 6.75 by 9.25 in Canva. Cricut Design Space sometimes is just like, I'm going to add an extra something. So this one, 6.75, same thing. If it does that, we'll just unlock it again, make it 9.25 together. So I'm going to drag and select both of these. What you want to make sure is that your cut file is on top of your print file. So we are going to drag and select like I did, go to align, and then center. And that's going to put your blackout file directly on top of your print file. And we'll keep that selected, drag and select again. You want to slice. And what that's going to do is the blackout file is going to slice and pop out, if you will, your cut file. So you can take this, you can keep this in here if you want to. I'm not going to, I'm going to delete it. We'll take this, delete it, and now you have your stickers that you can use to cut. You know, you just go ahead and send it to print. We'll hit make it. And it's going to cut all these individual stickers here. And I'll show you what I mean. You can see how you see the background between all of these. It's not white anymore. That means you're going to be able to, or your Cricut is going to read these as like cut lines. It's going to say, oh, I need to cut this out. You know, it's not going to cut a giant square anymore. It's going to cut this and this one and this one and this one and this one. So we'll send it to make it. You'll print it. You'll load it into your mat. You'll set, I usually use like the vinyl setting, and you'll do that and you'll cut it and you'll have stickers that you can use in your planner. So yeah, it's really simple. And the best thing is you can just go make this again and again. Like I said, you can name this like, I don't know, standard vertical sticker template, whatever you want to do. And now when you go in your Canva library, you can find this and duplicate it and make another set of stickers. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys. You guys know I want you to be able to do what you want with what you have. So the whole point is to do this stuff for as free or close to free as possible. You know, you have your machine, might as well be able to use it and not have to buy a bunch of design files if you can, you know, if you can get by and make it work. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I'm sorry it was 45 minutes long. You probably can like watch this at double the speed and it might help you there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to help you guys out. Let me know if you have any questions, what else you want to see on my channel. Go head over to Instagram. It's at 5/16 to find me there with my planner spreads and stuff. So yeah, I will talk to you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.